trying to be crack. She wanted me cut it. That bitch is a baby. I'm a funny house, not purr.
Shout out to the Shake Squad. You know who it is. The #1 most requested build on my community page was a 6'8" point guard. But when I think about a 6'8" point guard, two players really come to mind, Magic Johnson and LeBron James. And we all know LeBron James is a small forward, but he plays like a point forward. He's been a point forward his whole career. So we're gonna attempt to make high school LeBron James 6'8", 240, entering into the draft. But we're gonna go with the small forward position to keep it legit, but we will add in some playmaking to make sure he can bring the ball up. So the first thing I wanna do is choose the playmaking and slashing pie chart. But before we leave these pie charts, let's make sure we take a look at some of the new ones. As you can see, as we scroll down, we've got a new pie chart. This one's primary slashing, secondary shooting. As we continue to scroll down, we'll run across another new pie chart. This one's primary shooting, secondary slashing. Here's another new one, primary shooting, secondary playmaking. And when we get down to the very bottom, we have a primary defense, secondary shooting pie chart. But as I mentioned, we're gonna go with the playmaking and slashing pie chart. Now he's a small forward and we want him to be as ridiculous as possible, getting up and down the court. We're gonna go with the speed and acceleration physical pie chart. Now let's go ahead and set my potential. And if you did it right, he's gonna end up with 53 badges. My driving dunk is an 83, so as we increase our overall, potentially 96 all the way to 99, we'll be able to unlock some of those contact dunks. Now his three-point shot isn't that great, but we're gonna use boost. And with 8 shooting badges, we get at least 2 gold and 1 silver. And now that there's no quick draw, I can actually apply those badges exactly where they need to be. And even though LeBron James entering into the draft was 6'8", I'm gonna go with 6'7" high school LeBron James on his way into the NBA because we get to maintain that speed and that ball handle. Now check this out, we're gonna increase his weight to 228 because if you go 1 pound higher, you're gonna lose some speed and acceleration. And here's the fun part, we're actually gonna increase his wingspan to 87.0 because we only lose 1 point on the 3-point shot. Like I said, we're gonna use boost and badges to shoot threes. But look at my driving dunk. This is a small forward out the gate with the ability to unlock the contact dunk packages. That is if everything's the same as 2K20. He's gonna maintain his ball handle and pass accuracy and get an increase on defense. Now since we can already catch bodies with contact dunks right out the gate, I would probably go with the playmaker takeover just to make sure I'm able to dribble and speed boost and do all that kind of stuff at the small forward position. So in this example, this is what we're gonna do. And when it's all said and done, you have built a facilitating finisher. So obviously we're gonna max him out at a 99, see how he plays at the highest overall rating. And if this is anything like 2K20, when we finish our workouts or win a championship, we'll get a +4 to speed and acceleration. That's an 89 speed and an 87 acceleration. Not to mention what it's gonna be in playmaker takeover. That +10 to ball handling will go to an 89 as well. Now I made it a habit in 2K20 to make sure I got at least 9 defensive badges because I wanted to have at least a minimal of 3 gold badges on defense. For this example, we're gonna go with Chase Down Artist because young LeBron was definitely the best at chasing people down. Now I'm not exactly sure if we're gonna need the ankle breaker badge in order to break ankles this year. These are what my badges are gonna look like for now, and we'll test things out later on down the line to see if things change. Since I'm not the primary point guard and I'm playing at the small forward position, I don't really have to run dimer or even floor general, but I'm gonna run floor general just to make sure my whole team is nice. And for my shooting badges, once again, notice there's no quick draw. So we're gonna go with gold range extender, gold catch and shoot, and silver corner specialist. This is so those point guards can dot me in the corner. If they have Dimer Hall of Fame and floor general, I could potentially get a +8 to my 3-point shooting, catch and shoot, and knock down corner threes. If you wanna drive to the rim and have enough stamina to catch bodies, you definitely wanna have relentless finisher. And my young LeBron James is gonna have putback boss just because I love catching putbacks. Now don't forget to choose your jump shot. In this case, I'm gonna go with Carmelo Anthony, mainly because he just has a really nice jump shot and it's really easy to time in most 2Ks. Now in the demo, they don't allow me to switch teams. I gotta play for the Clippers, but just imagine this lineup anyway. This would be an easy team to play for in my